Hello everybody, we have a new Altered Kodub campaign, which is like Altered Nadeo but Polytrack, because Kodub made Polytrack and not Nadeo. Today, we will be finishing the track, like normal, with no checkpoints by the way. And then, we'll have to go to the start again. There was some interesting stuff here actually, some very cool tricks, a little bit of kacky even I would say. So, strap in and enjoy. Alright, Summer 1. There's a reasonable difference between second and first. We'll include temp equals hot because, well, no reason in particular. Alright, so you can see the finish here is at the start, of course, because you need to go to the finish and get to the start again, kind of the aim. Temp equals hot seems to be out to an early lead here, although didn't have a lot of speed and I was behind. So I guess, yeah, they go up the wall here in order to get to this faster. Since there are no checkpoints, they can just do that. And then they need to go back to the finish. He's a little bit behind, so I'm going to switch car. Oh, he's a lot of speed, but he has to brake for the finish, because that is a lot of speed. And the NoDerivs just about makes it under the finish line. And there we go. On Summer 2, we seem to have over a 1 second difference on Summer 2. Kinda crazy. Let's look at the top 2. Maybe there's different strategies, or maybe one of the runs is just completely insane. Immediately they're going different sides, that could mean something. So we're just going normal way. I don't see the other guy. Let's just see if he oh. Yeah, no, how about we watch what he does, because he has the world record, and so this must be fast, whatever he's doing. He uses the tiny gap, oh, and he gets a bounce as well. So he gets out here. NoDerivs, big fan of kacky, makes sense. And then he just jumps. Fair enough, I like that a lot. That's a good strat. Surprised not more people use that, but hey, I like it. The difference between first and second on Summer 3 is a little bit less now, so it'll be a close race. I hope this isn't an actual task. Alright, so let's have a look. And Fellow Purple is out to a lead in the start, that the guy's temp equals hot. NoDerivs will be behind. Has NoDerivs got every world record so far? He might have. I can't actually remember who wins this. I think it's NoDerivs. So I guess this is not what matters too much to start. Ah. You see, yeah, okay. How is there only 0.1 behind? Because what he did here was very slow. He respawned and backed up. But meanwhile, NoDerivs just slammed himself straight into the wall and got a turnaround. Alright, I'll just keep watching NoDerivs and see when Fellow Purple catches up. Oh no, actually. We'll watch Fellow Purple, because then we'll see what he does to catch up. That's probably better. Alright, I'm interested to see how the ending goes here. Okay, you land up here, and then he just has a lot more speed, I guess, and also jumps into the finish. Alright, that track looks pretty hard to play, so I guess that makes sense. Well, that was cool. Okay, we are almost 2 seconds ahead, are we now, NoDerivs? He's dominating this one, it appears. Alright, so overall at the start, interesting. Oh, I don't know if that's faster, but he is a bit behind, but I think he has slightly more speed maybe? I don't know. But he is behind, but he ends up winning by almost 2 seconds, remember, so something good is about to happen. Okay. He's turning around, he's now ahead. Watch the other guy. See. What? I don't know what I was gonna say, bro. What? What is happening here? So you land up here, and I guess you just want to overwall as quickly as you can. But he overwalls at the finish, which is a good idea. This guy lost a lot of time because he flew. Did he land on the road at least? He did. So it wasn't that slow. But definitely lost him a lot. NoDerivs again with a world record. Random pineapple playing. That's fun. Let's look at the top 3 in that case. The last checkpoint is actually pretty close to the start, so I think I know what they're going to do here. Yeah, this is the... I meant not the last checkpoint, the finish. Different campaign. And there we go. They've turned around, so I guess they just go back up. Although NoDerivs went a different side, interestingly. Oh, and someone's flying. I mean, it's not even close to this point. Summer 6 and we've got another lead by over a second, so that's always fun. Let's watch it from... How on earth am I going to say that name? Let's watch it from their perspective. And if you look at the start here... QWERTY, man, what are we doing? Hold on. Why did he continue this? Oh, that's pretty funny. Okay, he caught up though. The turnaround's not too bad. And then I guess they're gonna... Yeah. That makes sense. I like the route. You're never gonna guess who has world record. Also, why is there a 4-second difference between third and second? Well, we'll look into that. I'm interested, that's for sure. I did actually see this one. I think I know the reason. Okay, well that's just not an optimal start. Even though no, I don't even know what he's doing, man. Well, they're already far ahead, and... Oh no, he did actually go through there. There were people who were going through a different... I think they were like taking the loop around or something, I can't remember. But yeah, it is faster just to go straight through here. Let's look at NoDerivs do it. Instant finish, beautiful. Where's my stop recording button? Another second difference. Seems like this campaign wasn't as hunted as my other ones, which people losing interest can't have that. You gotta join the server. Alright, well let's just look at top 2. Because this is a very simple track usually, and a second difference could mean something interesting, that's for sure. Actually, I'm pretty sure this campaign is like a bonus clip. I don't know if it was this campaign or the one before. I'll include it if there is. Of NoDerivs run. It wasn't this one, but something really funny happened. Yes, it was this campaign. Yeah, that I gotta show that in the video. It was so cool. I have no idea how it happened though. Okay, he lost a lot of time there. What is he doing? It's gotta be a good end. Oh, he almost finished instantly, but he had to like wrap around the pole. Give him a little bit of a pole dancer. Yeah, I think NoDerivs just went for every world record. I mean, he probably has every single one then. Filler getting second place. Good job. Filler? I have no idea how to say his name. I know his name is Philr. How does one pronounce that? I don't know. Alright, so... I forgot what I was going to say again. Alright, good start for NoDerivs with the transition. What's... Yo, I actually can't think of things to say at the moment. My brain is completely fried. Right. We're jumping here. Wait, hang on. How is he actually going to get to the start again in a reasonable time? I guess he's just going to wall right up, right? That drift there seemed a bit unnecessary, but it's alright. Bit of a rough landing. And... I was going for the break here. Or just do that. Or just crash into here and hope it works out. That would work too. And they both did that. I guess that is fast. That's actually really cool. I wouldn't have thought of that. I actually like that. Like instead of braking to slow down, they just crash into it and fall. That's you know what? I've actually never seen anything like that. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go next. Winter 3. Smaller difference this time. Let's just look at top 2 because this will be a relatively close race at least. And let's watch from QWERTY's perspective so we can watch both of them play the track. Okay, they drift it, but QWERTY got much better. No, NoDerivs seems to be quite far behind. But I guess... Are we serious? Don't tell me NoDerivs did that as well. It's faster to... Maybe not in this case, I don't know, man. Alright, whatever. I won't judge. NoDerivs somehow ahead now, I guess his line was just better. Alright, they overwall. NoDerivs very far ahead. QWERTY was going to have to do something pretty good here to catch up. Oh. 0.2 is actually more than I thought, to be honest. Alright, only 0.4 here, not as much as the 2 seconds we've seen before. Alright, wait, hang on, this is going to be interesting actually, because the finish is placed quite inconveniently to go back to the start again. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can see the checkpoint up there. But oh, that's cool. Oh, he actually got the checkpoint with that, and he just lands. Okay, yeah, no, that's clean. You can't compete with that. The other guy actually landed earlier, I think, just with less speed. And then, oh, okay, the bounce here was a little bit slow, but is that better than overwall? Well, actually, I feel like just overwalling's faster. Am I crazy? I feel like you should just overwall, because also you just crash into this wall, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I don't know, I would have just overwalled that, I don't know. 0.6 difference, the gap is getting bigger. Note a bit of an A4 paper here. I'm trying to think where the finish is on Desert 1. Actually, this could be every campaign. This is always the strat, no matter what. No matter what campaign I make or others make. Just that's always optimal. And then the finish will be over here. And then where's the start? You just respawned and then dropped down. I mean, you could just slow down, but yeah, I guess. I don't know, maybe that's faster. The gap is getting now 0.8. It's getting bigger and bigger every time. Desert 2. You know, I've not actually watched these, so I'm just clueless. Kind of figure out what to say. My commentary is not good. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Turn around. Notifi's just already ahead. And then, oh, no way. That's sick. Wait, hold on. That was cool. What, did the other guy do the same? They both had this. Really? Yeah, I like that. Okay, alright, fair enough. Alright, the gap's only 0.3 now, but this track is pretty simple, so it makes sense. We'll include QWERTY up. You know what? Tiro, for commenting on so many of my videos and being my biggest glazer, you can also join in the party. Why not? I see no harm in it. Alright. So they go out here. Yeah, that makes sense. That is probably the fastest way to get here. Tiro seems to be ahead. Not anymore, though. Wall ride transition, maybe not optimal. Going low. QWERTY up is in the heavens, and Notip is on the other side. I didn't see what you did, but clearly it was faster. And I mean, I guess this is just how it's going to stay for the rest of the run, right? In fact, let's just switch car to get with everyone else. Or no, just Notip, I guess. You're telling me there's no way to cut straight to the finish there? Hold on, let me do some theory crafting. So say we're here, right? Hold on, let me just pause. Right, that's my free cam button. So we cannot just drop down. We don't have enough speed. Could we hit a wall and maybe like fly off and like the air brake angle work somehow? Surely there's a way to just directly go to the finish, right? I want to see someone do that, but maybe it's too late. Maybe someone will. You would be so cool if you did that. And we have our last track, Desert 4, Notip world record. I mean, he dominated. I wasn't expecting anything else here. Let's have a look at the top two. And again, I'm clueless. No idea what I'm gonna see. This guy doesn't know the avoiding landing bug strategy. Wait, hold on. How does he have more speed? Huh? Wait, hold on. Oh, he just got a landing bug, I see. I was like, almost like... Okay, that was so... What are we doing? That was not optimal. I was almost considering for a second, like... Is it faster to just go straight forwards in Desert 4 this entire time and no one knew? That'd be really funny, but no. Okay, we are far out. Also, Notip seems to be very behind. Hopefully he does a different strat, mate. It's interesting. Just gonna wall ride, I guess. I still don't see how he wins. Oh. Luck. Oh, and also that is cinema finish. I guess the other guy saved it a little bit. Yeah. But like, just Notip just whee. Alright then. Thank you again for watching this campaign. 0.6 is out soon, so we'll be releasing the new campaign when that update is out, and we'll do plenty more. We've got 2 new main tracks in 0.6, so we can make the campaign with those as well. Can't wait for that. Goodbye.